drains. Handmade. See them? Little hand-laid storm drains. Using the stone that's available. Natural materials. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at this for a work of art. That's a work of art.
Sorry?
It's a work of art.
Ah, thank you. Well, obviously I wasn't the one that did it originally.
I know, but it's amazing. You're cleaning the grout out it.
Oh, I
And the weeds.
There was, I mean,
It's amazing.
this is just soil here.
Yep.
There's some grout there on that bit
Yep.
at the end. So I don't know whether there was ever grass
Yeah.
here. Do you think there would have been?
I think if it was ever there, there would be a trace of it. So probably it just has been done with soil.
Right. Yes.
But it's quite an impressive finish.
It is, isn't it?
Ah, it definitely is.
It used to be all along.
And they've done away with it.
And yeah, a lot of it's been concreted over, which I can
Shame.
understand why.
I know.
Because
Maintenance.
Bloody hard work.
I get it.
But yeah, it's beautiful.
Aye, it is.
when
It's lovely.
done.
I'm going to see that with this historical looking as a chapel church.
Ah, yeah, there's church there and there's a chapel on just to the right that you can't see at the moment.
Amazing.
But yeah.
Beautiful street.
Enjoy.
See you later, I will. Look at that. Stunning. Beautiful. How you doing? Gorgeous, gorgeous property. Oh, absolutely out of this world. Oh, I love property. I mean, look at this. And look at the steps. See these stones here? These are actually steps so you can do maintenance. Some clever man's thought that. Look at this. Look at this little doorway. Oh, it's beautiful. It's out of this world. It just gets better all the time, Wells. It's just stunning. Look at that beautiful building. And this is just something else here. Capel Salem. Salem's Lot. Old Stephen King. Look at the cat, look. See it? Wonder if that's its owner. And if it's just using the heat off of the black. Salem. Everything about this place. Beautiful little horses there. A rookery in those trees. It's like old England. There was a fantastic writer in the late 1800s called Richard Jefferies. He wrote one of my all-time favourite books, The Hills and the Vale, about old England, you know, poaching the churchyard pheasants and stuff like that. It's an incredible capture of time written into a book. And Richard Jefferies, long gone, was one of my all-time favourite authors. In a period of time where, you know, you had the likes of Jane Austen, and then slightly later you had the Brontes, Charlotte and Emma. And Emily Bronte, and they had a brother Branwell Bronte, who was also an author and a poet. But the Brontes all died very young, you know, they all died very, very young, long before their dad. TB, consumption. This is, again, I wish I had time to, I mean, this building's just, it's just out of this world. It's phenomenal. 1899, there's, yeah, a lot of these will be way back in the mid 1800s, 1867. Look at the stonework, look at the slate, how it's lasted. I wonder, I'm believing that these are, see, in Scotland a lot of sandstone's used and it withers and breaks up. Slate is a much harder composite, like density, and this is just incredible, all done by hand, flawless work. David AC and Lewis. David AC and Lewis. I'm AC David. I'm Alex David Kearney. Alexander David. That slate is out of this world. I need to come back to Wales. I need to come back to Wales and spend time, because this is just, what's he up to? Right? How you doing? 1876. Wow. Bed, Lewis. Hugh Jones. 1798. 1798. I'll just walk up the middle here. Now if that is original, you see that looks machine cut in stone, but surely to God that can't be from then. Surely to God it can't be that. It must be original. It must be, because slate doesn't break up the way that sandstone weathers in the Scottish cemeteries. Look at that beautiful little door, by the way. It's absolutely tiny. It's maybe 12, it's 2.5 feet across. It's about 2.5 feet across. Tiny little door. There's a gargoyle. See the sandstone, how it's breaking up? The gargoyle. There's the other one. There's gargoyles up there as well. And there's gargoyles as the corner pieces. I need to come back here. There's kites way up in the sky. Buzzards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buzzards. Oh, I wish I had more time. What's this horse saying? Hello. Come on in. What's this? Come on in. Beauties. Well, I don't have time. I'm against the clock. I need to get out of Wales by today. But that is Captain Thomas Richards. 1917. That makes me think of the war poets. Siegfried Sassoon and Wilfred Owen, two of the greatest ever. Right, I need to get on the move, which is a shame. I do wish I had time, but I don't. And this place is just beautiful. I've never got enough time. That's kites, yeah. I was going to say that's a pair of eagles up there, but they're absolutely massive. No, they are kites, I'm quite sure. Do you know something? I'm not actually convinced they are kites. They might well be a pair of eagles. Kites are big birds, to be fair, but no, they're kites. I'm going to need to say they're kites, but I'm still not convincing myself. They're way in the distance and they look absolutely huge, but scale can be obstructed. That's beautiful, isn't it? Arrowsmith. What a gorgeous little place. I love the sound of rooks. I love the sound of a churchyard and rooks. It's just stunning. Look at those beautiful Malcolms. Used to collect things like that.
Don't forget our very fine eaves up there. My other half did those last year.
Beautiful.
Finest eaves on the street.
Yeah, he's a perfectionist, eh?
He certainly is, yeah.
How long have you lived here? Hello.
Not very long.
Here a smiley wee face. Hello. Wants to be famous.
Hello, little one.
Look in your garage. Wait, William! Out there! William!
He's going to christen it. That's all right.
Keep him off that bit because I know it's organic, but
There, you can do it.
poor William.
Ah, he's made some job, eh?
Yeah, he has done an excellent job up there, hasn't he? Yeah. Still got
18
the other side to do, but yeah, 1895.
1895.
Yeah.
Clarence. And see that piece of slate there? I was in that churchyard. That's probably original.
Yes, I
Because
think it is.
I think it is because slate doesn't break up the way sandstone does. It just doesn't weather.
Oh, right, okay.
You know, it's such a strong composition. There's gravestones in there for the 1700s that look as if they were made a month ago.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know, the handwriting on them is perfection. But in Scotland, it's all sandstone and they break up.
Oh, really?
They fragment and they peel. You know, it's a shame.
Oh, okay.
Because weather's done it and kind of crumble.
Yeah, I
The
suppose it
sand,
does.
it does, but the slate's just incredibly hard.
The Welsh slate too.
The Welsh slate's the best slate.
Yeah.
You get the stuff, the Ballachulish, the Sky slate, but I prefer the Welsh slate.
You get what's the other one they do from the like Coniston, is it?
Yeah. Coniston, yep.
Coniston, they use them pallets and places.
Yeah, there's all the lakes are kind of slate. It's everywhere.
Wow.
But it's just beautiful, the stone. This is a beautiful wee street, eh? What a place to live.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, amazing.
We've only lived here for what, 18 months now, I think.
Wow.
It's gorgeous. We love it here. We
Stunning.
Really love it here. Yeah.
I wonder what the history of that property is.
Which?
This property.
So this was built by a ship's captain
Okay,
for his daughter, I think it
Right.
was, whose name is Elizabeth.
okay.
Clarence, now I'm told, I don't know if I'm right here, Di, I've been told that a few of the houses have been named after ships and that Clarence was named after a ship called Clarence.
Right.
There's an interesting little story where that house there is called a Neve, the Nest,
Yep.
and Clarence and a Neve used to share an outside toilet.
Right.
Had a pig shed. And then in the 1930s, there was some sort of argument between them, and the toilet went to Clarence and the pig shed went to Neve.
Okay.
And we think what happened. There's a whole story. I won't bore you with the whole thing, but we think that possibly it was a youngish woman living here, Megan Mavanwy. And we think that she might have been having an secret affair with the David, who was the son of the next door neighbour. It's Jenkins Jones
Brilliant.
and David. And the reason we think that is because there was obviously a huge falling out, but then they later got married.
Right, okay.
Megan Mavanwy and David. And then they're buried, and all of them now share a family plot, apparently.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
It's a great story, great history.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're doing it all up now, and we're going to try and keep as many of the original features.
Oh, definitely, you've got to keep it original. It's just out of this world.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, but there's so many beautiful houses around.
I mean, that stone doesn't look old, does it?
Doesn't, no.
And yet they can't build a house these days. Modern houses are crap. They're horrific. The brickwork's horrific.
I've got kind of different, yeah. You won't go on that one of my builders there.
You can't get a good bricky. The brickwork's horrendous in the new builds.
Isn't it that? But that's the my understanding is that it's the big builders like Persimmon.
That's exactly who I was going to say.
Terrible
Persimmon.
reputation.
They just slap them up.
Yeah, just slap them up. And
But
Scotland are
when
falling
you've
down
got
already.
Yeah, it's the same down in, because I work for council down south, it's the same there. There's a persimmon estate, which is just abysmal. But where you have the smaller builders, the independent builders, they do a really
The
good
quality
job.
work is better there.
Yeah,
You've
big
got
time.
it in Trannon where they
But
slap
nobody
them
wants
up.
to pay the quality guys for their time.
No, this is where it falls apart.
You know?
Innit? But yeah, well, I'm busy enough. I'm not
Good.
mind, so.
Good.
But yeah, you've got some of those new builds in Trannon, and some of the pictures I've seen coming out of there with like the tiling work in the bathroom. You've got a 3-inch cut of tile going to nothing on
Yeah.
the top. It's that much out of level.
I know.
for the bathroom.
Nothing square. They wouldn't know what square is. They wouldn't know what square is.
Because I always walk down the street sometimes and I think, why did they actually allow this? And I built it.
Why do you?
Yeah, it's non-fitting with the rest of the street, is it?
Well, but
No,
it's.
I would have thought they should have insisted that the whole front was stone.
Yep, yeah. At least something similar. Aye, you're right.
Got those houses down there that are.
Yeah,
they were different.
that was it before planning, you know, really got their act together, and
Probably wouldn't get away with it.
you wouldn't get away with it now.
Yeah.
70s, 80s, anything was a goer.
Well, 95 was
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Worst thing I've seen is it was an open garden down in Midway.
There we go, guys. I'm just going to end this.
Stately home.
Amazing.